Send my regards. So how are y'all doing? Anybody get anything interesting today yet? Any cool games? What'd you get? Thanks. Haunting Ground. Yes, sir. Weird everything in Japan is weird. Yes, sir. Sega Genesis. Cool. Any games for it yet? It's classic. Even though there's like a gajillion games called Sonic the Hedgehog now, right? Hold on. Y'all look beautiful. Give me a second. Say cheese. All right. Oh, look. Wood from Beat 'em Ups. Give him a hand. One of my only friends that decided to sit in here. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't see Pete over there. So, yeah. I don't know if y'all known or kind of saw, I just recently did relocate. LA is a total different experience. I'm glad to be back in Texas, though, for even a weekend. Even if it is Houston. No, I'm just joking. Halfway joking. Oh, Jay, I didn't see you were still in here. What the hell are you doing? What's in that red cup? Is it Rube? Okay, yeah. So yeah, basically what I like to do is do a little bit of a Q&A and also just tell funny stuff and experiences and stuff. So if anybody has any questions, feel free anytime to already. Didn't even let me finish the sentence. What's up?
The Dallas Cowboys are going to suck again this year. Oh, yeah, they are.
First of all, who's your team?
Steelers. They have much more winning success rates than the Cowboys.
There's only two things I know from Pittsburgh. That's steers and queers, and I don't see any horns on you right now. No, but your team is a whole bunch of queers. That's what I'm saying. Queer bait. Oh, doesn't matter.
Well, they're going to do good now they got rid of the horrible Des Bryant that always caused a lot of problems for them.
Yeah. Oh, by the end of the week, Des is going to say where he's going to sign for the next year.
Where's he going?
I don't know. He turned down a Baltimore Ravens deal for 2 years for like... I appreciate the peanut gallery in attendance today. All right, anyways, next question. Next question. Yes, sir.
What was like working with both James Ellsworth and Abyss?
Oh, James Ellsworth was pretty cool. It was interesting. Abyss was easy. It's weird. Like I noticed like when you, I don't know if any of y'all know in here, I do indie wrestling. Just did my 18th year this past March. I started when I was young. So I wrestled Abyss, who's in Impact Wrestling, just about 2-3 weeks ago. And, whoa, was that picking me up? Yeah, it is. Sorry. I learned when you wrestle huge guys that are actually professional and big names, it doesn't hurt as much when you wrestle guys that are big and they're just on the indies. So it was really fun. I went into barbed wire. Had a little bit of scratch. Yeah, I got slammed in barbed wire. It was actually not as bad as I thought it was. I've had a lot much worse pain, like my relationships and stuff. So it was pretty neat. Hi, give it up for the AV crew right here. Unsung heroes of conventions, by the way. Am I wrong? I'm not wrong. And there's who's with the professional quality camera right there? Damn, I gotta watch what I say now. All right, yeah, so it was pretty cool. Any other questions? Anybody just gonna stare at me awkwardly? So I'll tell you an interesting story about Los Angeles. So I thought when I was moving over there, the biggest culture clash was gonna be like the politics. You know what I mean? Everybody's like, oh, the loony, West Coast and all this. Honestly, there's two things that really piss me off about California, and that's the amount of homeless people and the amount of dogs that people have, because everybody and their mother takes their dogs everywhere. And I'm a dog lover. I love dogs. But if you're like in an office building, I swear to God, people have like pit bulls that are like bigger than this table at a fucking office, and it's like 8 of them, and they just piss and shit everywhere. And it's the whole, I thought it was the homeless people because they're everywhere. I was like, fuck, man, these homeless people are just pissing on the sidewalk. There's nowhere for their pee to like absorb or whatever. Then I was like, wait a minute, it's all the dogs. Because like now you don't know. You're walking down the sidewalk and you see pee, poop. You're like, is this human or dog all the time? But the funny thing about the homeless people is I actually had a friend that offered to buy somebody food. The guy was like, oh, I'm hungry. I just want something to eat. So the guy goes into like this restaurant and buys the guy a burger, hands the homeless guy the burger, and the homeless guy goes, I can't eat this, I'm vegan. I was like, what the hell, dude? Like, I guess you're not that hungry. So I was just like, I'm done. I'm going to make a t-shirt that says, no, I don't have any change, and just wear it everywhere. Because there's 2 questions you get asked. Do you have change? Do you have a cigarette? And that's like, oh, my God. I don't know. I'm sorry. Going on a tangent. Any questions now? Gosh, y'all are just so quiet. Appreciate it. I feel like, because actually I went to school to be a teacher, I feel like I'm actually like back doing that and everybody's just zoning out. Y'all are just here because it's somewhere to sit, right? There's no chairs out there in the expo hall. I already know that. So yeah. Who in here doesn't have any idea who the hell I am? Ooh, that's not bad. Well, yeah, I review. You kind of look like Peanut Butter Gamer a little bit. Guy in the gray shirt right here. Yeah. That was kind of a compliment. Hi, guys out there. You want to come in? There's seats. No? Thank you. All right, so, yeah, I'm standing up because I've been sitting around too much. I was actually stuck in the airport all day yesterday in Phoenix. The Phoenix airport sucks ass. It's the worst. Nice picture, right? Hi. All right, so, yeah, questions? I don't know. Yeah, what's up? I haven't looked for anything. I'm like, I have no car. I Uber everywhere. I ride the subway everywhere. I haven't really looked for anything. I've gone to a couple swap meets. They actually have like swap. Jay actually went to one of them not too long ago. There were some good deals. Like one of my friends got like a NES with the controllers and all the hookups for $20. The guy at the table had like 6 of them. Contemplated buying like all of them, so you can just go and get like 60 for each of them. But I go, does it come with Mario Brothers? He's like, dude, you're getting it for 20. I was like, hey, it's standard practice for when you get an NES, it comes with Mario Brothers, right? It's not a bad question. He looked at me like I was stupid. So, I don't know. Yeah. Yeah. I knew that was coming. All right. No, I have not. I have not, because I haven't had the opportunity. What's up? Actually, I don't know. It's a love-hate relationship with being asked that. Sometimes it's annoying, but it's not. It's awesome. You got to embrace what got you, you know. It's like a little inside joke. Not everybody has a little inside joke with a lot of people, especially with people they don't know, so that's kind of cool. Hi, welcome to the panel. Oh, he asked for you. Or oh no? Oh, okay. That's funny. Yes. No, young. Yes, young lady. Like spin the bottle? I guess when I was younger, maybe there's that one girl like in your 5th grade class, and you're like, oh man, I don't want to do this. I'm out. I didn't get that. All I got was like innocent spin the bottle stuff. Did anybody else get that? I mean, first of all, I don't feel right answering it because you're a child. Yes, sir. I mean, it depends in the context. It depends what's being offered, too. How do you know? That's just what you see. And honestly, anything that I did, was it really that homo? It was just disgusting. Like licking Jordan's feet, that was disgusting. Keith's nipple, that was disgusting. It's not like I blew anybody. Come on. By the way, this is a rated R panel, so children, sorry. So yeah. What's up with the weird questions now? What's going on? I've only played about 1 or 2 hours of it so far, but I like it. It's really cool. I like all those old school type of games. It's much better than Xenoblade, I'll tell you that much. Yes. Actually, this actually segues into something I don't know if you guys saw on Twitter the other day. You guys asked if aliens come or something, right? Yeah. So, aliens do not come. So, anything that lays an egg does not ejaculate from a penis. They actually have, like a chicken has some kind of gland where the male chicken excretes his sperm cells into that gland, and it fertilizes with the chicken, and it mixes together. I forgot what the term is, but no. Ejaculation is coming, excretion is not. So aliens, that's the reason why, that's why aliens anal probe, because they cannot ejaculate. They have to put the cell inside the fucking human. I'm just saying. They lay eggs. They lay egg. Have you seen a chicken's cock? Have you seen a cock's cock? Answer that. Have you seen a turtle's cock? Huh? What's up with these kids? Like, look, they got upset. So yeah, that's why aliens, they don't even have, when you look at a gray, do you see genitalia? They can't. They cannot, they don't have parts to do that. They have to fertilize the egg separately and put it into a host, which is usually a human being that they, like, does none of this make sense? Is it, do you not see, okay, I understand? Like, okay. They don't. Huh? No. All right, anyways. I don't know, consensual sex. Jeez. Huh? All right, I'm not going to answer any more sexual questions from the kids. Yes, sir.
Hey, Eric, you wake up the next day and you turn on the TV and it's that one day everybody's been waiting for. It's full disclosure day from the government here in the U.S. You know, about aliens, about explaining like all the different races of aliens and the things that go bump in the dark.
Mhm.
What's your reaction to that?
I probably would be scared. I think stuff is kept secret so people don't have mass hysteria. So there's stuff I'd rather not know than know. You know what I mean? So I would freak out at that point because then that means shit's going down. What's weird questions today? So yeah, I like it. Yes, ma'am. Huh? Yes. So I'm watching TV and something comes out of the screen and I think it's a prank. I guess they're out of luck. So I don't know. But yeah. All right. Anybody got any gaming questions? Yes. Like upgraded with new graphics or just original? I'm a sucker for Punch Out, so I'd want something with Punch Out. That's like my go-to game if I'm bored. And then maybe something random like Star Tropics, because I know people like that. Yes. Next question. Yes. Ocarina of Time, Zelda. That one's like my favorite. I had the most nostalgia with that one just because it came out when I was at a good age, like 12 years old, 11, 12. And I just remember just being tuned in. Like, that was the first game that ever had me, like, playing for hours and hours and hours and hours and hours like that for, like, a good year. It took me, like, a year to play that game fully. And I didn't use strategy guides or anything. So, that game. Yes. I wouldn't say a pro, but it's a good game. I like it. Are you a pro at it? Are those Sonic hands? What are they? Oh, cat hands. I like them. Yes.
Would you and Wood ever do like a little split screen show where y'all guys go up against each other on which games you can play at the same time and get the furthest or so?
That's not a bad idea. Maybe something. I don't really have time right now to make content because I got this job that's paying the bills right now. I don't know if any of y'all know, but I'm helping my friend develop an app for iOS and Android. It's going to be like online cable without the cable. It's going to be like an OTT thing. Right now, it's very barren and sparse. There's no actual cable television stations on it yet, but it's called Zenither. It's Zenither. The name's a mouthful, but, you know, one point people were like, what the hell's a Google, right? So we're in talks with all sorts of channels and right now, but we're also getting influencers on it. We have a gaming station on there. Myself, Game Chasers are on there, GameSack, Rerez. We just got My Life in Gaming on there. We got Living in 8-Bits on there. We got a who's who of like people I know, but we're also working on some other stuff. It's gonna be pretty cool. It's gonna be like, if I was to compare it to something, I'd say Sling TV and Pluto TV. If they had a baby with like Netflix, that's what it is. So it's out on Android right now. So if you have an Android, consider giving it a look. Oh, also Tyler's in there, iRetro Gamer. I would consider, yeah. I don't know if y'all seen his content. He actually, you know what? I'm gonna give you some props. I was watching it the other day, and I started like I had to call my dad because like he has like home videos growing up, experiencing like retro games and stuff with his father, and the whole show's dedicated to his dad's memory. I don't know if y'all have seen it, but check it out. I had to call my dad like after watching some of them. I was like, hey dad, just wanted to say hi, checking on you. So it's real feel good content, and you don't get that much anymore. It's like Wonder Years with retro games. So, enjoyed it. How many of y'all actually seen his stuff? Do him a solid. Everybody that's not raising your hand, check him out soon. Highly recommend it. I'm thirsty. Hold on. What? That's what the water's for, right? All right, any more questions? Yes. Hey, you're just a little question box today, aren't you? What's going on? Actually, I'm very hard to get to go somewhere that's scary. I don't know if it's a Hispanic thing or something, but I don't mess with anything that looks like it might have bruja behind it. I don't mess with demons. I don't mess with ghosts. I leave things alone. So like, for example, where my office is in LA, there's a haunted hotel. I don't know if y'all have heard of it. It's called Hotel Cecil. American Horror Story Hotel was actually based off of that hotel. I literally could see it outside my work window. And a few years ago, I think like in 2013, some Canadian student went there. She was like a young Asian girl. She went there, and surveillance camera caught her acting weird, like in the elevator, and she was like hiding in the corner, and then her arms started doing weird shit, and then she was like missing for 9 days, and they found her like in the water tank. It was that place. So it's like one of the most haunted, sketchy places like in Los Angeles. So I'm tempted to go check it out, see if they do like a ghost tour or something. I don't think they do. I think they're trying to like renovate it and get past it and stuff, but there's been a lot of bad stuff. There's like a blue window in that area that's just illuminated blue all the time. It's kind of creepy. Who's heard of it? Like, y'all should go. This is stuff like when I can't sleep, I go down the rabbit hole. I do like a Wikipedia rabbit hole, and then like a Illuminati conspiracy theory rabbit hole, and then it turns into like something else, and then it's like, oh, how did I end? And then at the end of the night, you're like, how the hell did I end up there? So yeah. Question? Yes.
Was that the one where they found her in the water hole
Mm.
in the water tank after the water started acting funny all the
Yeah, people were trying to get water out of their things, and it was coming out black.
How long ago was it?
That was 5 years ago. I will never ever drink a glass of water from that place, though. I'll tell you that. No amount of time could ever pass. Yes, sir.
What's been some of your favorite gaming memories, from growing up to today?
Well, I think it's, how many of y'all have a game that you grew up with it, you wanted to play it, and you still haven't beaten it today? Like, there's those games. Like, name some of them. Skyrim? I just can't finish that one. But, like, there's games that, like, yeah, there was a game, I don't even remember what the hell it was. It was kind of like it was like an RPG game or something, or a text adventure game. And for the longest time, it was King's Quest on the Master System. Longest time, I would get all the items. I don't know, how many of y'all played that? You have to get a chest, a mirror, and like a fiddle or something, and take it back to the king. And for the longest time, you go up like these stairs that are a pain in the ass, and if you step wrong, you die, and it's game over. There's like no continues and stuff. I get all the items, and for the longest time, I couldn't make it back down the stairs. I would always die, but then I finally did, and I'm like, shit, what the hell do I do? And for like 15 years, I'm just like, what do I do now? What do I do? What do I do? Then one day I was like, dude, what if I just walk back to the king and see what he says? And walk back to the king, and it was like, congrats, you win. And I was like, that's all I needed to fucking do was walk to the king? So, like, beating games that take me forever are, like, probably some of the best feelings. Especially if you do it with, like, a friend. Like, y'all are just trying to figure out what to do, and you figure it out. Yeah.
Whisper can do it.
Whisper what?
You don't get it? Never mind. You're not a true King's Quest fan. Never mind.
I'm not a what?
King's Quest, that night.
You remember the Night Whisper?
Oh, I haven't played the newest King's Quest. I play the real King's Quest. The text adventure ones. Saw one in the back. Yes. Not so much compete. We're labeling it as a completely different video platform. It's going to incorporate YouTube influencers and cable TV networks and stuff. So it's going to be all in one. Because the main problem with everything is, how many of y'all have tons of fucking apps on your phones and your tablets and shit? Like, you want to see HBO? Okay, so it's HBO On, HBO Go. What's next? HBO Stay? Like, why the hell do they have 3 fucking apps, right? They're paying all these overheads. They're losing money. The idea with what we're doing is it's all in the cloud. Like, people are getting some kind of generic template for an app developed by some company that they're licensing the template from, paying thousands of dollars, thousands of everything. Like, if you look at, there's one called Philo TV. It's just like Netflix. There's no fucking difference. Why do you need something that's the same? So the idea is to build something where eventually the goal is, get everything that you can in one place. Because it looks like a TV guide. Let's say there's a Netflix channel. Let's say there's this channel. Let's say there's this. Everything in one place, connected to one account in the cloud. So nobody has to deal with having all sorts of apps and stuff like that. We have built-in DVR. You don't have to have storage. It's all in the cloud. So it's a lot of, it's trying to take care of simple stuff that people deal with. Yes.
Sounds good, Eric. It's just, have you heard of that app called Cody?
Yeah.
It's kind of slow and centered, but I'm assuming you're actually going to be able to give us a good connection.
Yeah, well, I mean, does Kodi have search function? How good is it?
Depending on what build you get.
And how's the user interface? And does it have DVR and stuff like that? You know.
Thing that just like any cable company, they kind
Mhm.
of throttle you to try to force you to go to the pay method or something.
Mhm.
When you go to the pay method, that's when you can get that 4K content and the higher speeds or stuff. But
Yeah.
using Cody, if you don't want to pay.
Ours is free to download and free to use. There'll be about 70 channels that are free, and then there'll be bundle packages, but it's going to be for like premium content and stuff like that. It's not going to be like forced down your throat. Go on.
You're saying it's an app, right?
Yeah.
Would it be released as an APK also, so we can try to sideload it onto another device?
There will be Chrome. There's just Chromecast support through the web browser version. Apple TV's coming. Roku TV's coming. Consoles coming. We're in talks with all that already. Just funding's at this point the only thing we need. Yes.
From all the matches you've been in wrestling,
Uh,
was there ever a match that you've never been that you always wanted to participate in?
versus Ric fucking Flair. I don't give a shit what it is. Ric Flair could walk in right here and say, "Wrestle me right here on this ground," and I'll do it. I'll drop down like when he does the crazy stuff, starts taking his fucking clothes off. I'll do it right here and wrestle him.
I'm pretty sure you've already heard about the collector's editions for WWE.
Yeah.
Are you gonna get that?
Actually, I really don't like the new WWE games. I just can't get behind them. The last game that I really liked from were the 64 ones, the Nintendo 64 ones. Yeah, the Switch version of how many of y'all have played the Switch version of WB? Yeah, there's a reason why they're not making the newest one on it, because it fucking blew ass. I don't know if y'all saw Wood's video on it. It was bad. The video you did on the game. No, the game. Yeah, anybody that saw it. ESPN 30? Yeah. Actually, I really enjoyed the Andre the Giant one. That one was really good. How many of y'all seen that? It's on HBO Now and HBO Go and HBO Stay. It's on one of those. So yeah. Any non-weird questions? Yes.
This year's E3, any games coming out that you're looking forward to personally?
The only game that I'm really looking forward to right now is Red Dead Redemption 2. That's probably the saving grace, because I play a lot of GTA 5 online, but I'm looking forward to Red Dead Redemption 2, especially because I hope they do online the same way. Obviously, we're not gonna have flying cars and all that bullshit, but yeah, I think it's gonna be really good. I haven't pre-ordered it yet, but it's a game that I've been highly anticipating for a long time, and I hate that it keeps getting delayed. Yes. Outlast. Outlast 1 and 2. Fuck that game. And Five Nights at Freddy's also. Fuck that game. You know, that game amazes me, though, because there's, like, so much of, like, a urban legend, conspiracy theory, like, backstory fandom behind it. And it's, like, it gets real dark. Like, and I think the more games they make, the more they're, like, reading the stuff and trying to play along with it. And I think that is really cool of them, that they're doing that. I couldn't tell you. I've only played the game like a couple times. I think there's like Golden Freddy, and I don't know who other names are. I don't know. Yeah. I don't know. And then like there's for sure Outlast is pretty scary. I think that game is pretty creepy. I don't know how many of y'all have played it. The first one, you're walking around like an insane asylum that's like full, like the inmates are basically running loose, and you only have a camera with night vision to see in the dark. You don't have any weapons. If you get caught, you have to find a place to hide, and it's pretty scary. Yeah, the batteries run out, things like that. It's pretty creepy. What's Yes, sir. I like Fallout, so I'm not too. I'm looking forward to it. I had a lot of fun playing New Vegas, Fallout 4. Um, I'm looking forward to it. Do I mean, it's a good little filler title between that and like the next big one, because it's gonna be several years before we see a Fallout 5. Yeah.
Living in Texas almost all your life, and now moving into California, have you gotten used to the comfort zone?
No, actually, I was telling somebody earlier. I feel like everything is covered in poop, pee, or semen. Like, I was telling somebody I would rather lick the toilet in this building than shake hands with somebody in Los Angeles. Like, it just feels like everything is dirty. Like, I have to have hand sanitizer all the time. And I'm not a germaphobe at all. So, yeah. It's I don't know. It just feels weird. I saw your hand. Yeah. Not in LA, but well, actually, I don't know how many of y'all saw my Labo video the other day. Oh, thanks. Glad y'all are keeping up with the channel. I did a video doing Nintendo Labo, and when you do the remote control thing, there's like a little night vision camera, and I was driving the little drone, which it was really cool, and somebody was sitting Indian style on camera, and I was like, what the hell is this? Like, it showed somebody sitting on the camera, and I showed it just very briefly in the video. It was kind of creepy. Yeah. But no, not any recent shadow people. I've seen a couple of them and stuff like that. Contrary to your belief, I'm not scared of them. I'm actually fascinated by them. I think, how many people know what shadow people are? Admit it. So basically, they're interdimensional beings that look like a shadow person, and you usually see them corner of your eye or when you're sleep deprived, like you get into sleep paralysis and stuff like that. There's there's actually a main shadow person called the Hat Man, and if you look up, like you Google the Hat Man, there's like a website dedicated to people reporting stories about when they see him and stuff. So it's actually a really interesting phenomenon. You know, who knows? Maybe we're all just crazy. Maybe it's something in the water, right? Yes, sir.
So I have sleep paralysis, and so does my sister.
Uh-huh.
She's the one who sees a lot of like the shadow people, stuff like that. I've never seen anything like that. But do you think, would you attribute it to the sleep paralysis, or maybe something else?
I think it's a combination of, like, I'm not like real like philosophical, but like I think negative energy has something to do with it. I think basically somebody's mindset, actually, amount of sleep. I think it just mostly works on energy. I think shadow people feed off of negative energy. So maybe you're just a real positive person. That's good for you, right? Well, there you go. That explains it. Yes. Yes. Stupid? No, I don't get too crazy when I'm drunk. Nah. Well, every conspiracy theory is something that's made up because it's not proven. That's why it's a theory. Yes. Uh, Probably after the new year. It's too busy. I mean, getting a hold of Jordan. He's been busy editing for both Jay and Alex. And then Jay's super busy too. It's been a mix up. I don't even have half my equipment and stuff. That's why I haven't made videos too often besides vlogs. I don't have anything there. So to do a podcast again, it's gonna take a little while. Yes, ma'am. On YouTube? Crazy people? Googling yourself and finding out a Reddit thread about you that you had no idea about that's been going on for like 2 years, and just reading what people are saying about you, and it's like, wow, they're really taking one simple little thing that I said personal. So, yeah, stuff like that. Yes. Nobody's really pranked me from here. Most of the pranks I had were from like wrestling. but none of the ones from here really. I haven't been pranked too much. Worst prank I ever had done to me was I was saran wrapped and had my eyebrows nared off, and it was like 3 days before my high school graduation. So I walked the stage with like no eyebrows. That was like the worst thing that's ever happened to me. I've done some fucked up shit to people though, like in high school and middle school, like padlock their lockers shut. Back in the day, we used to have lockers in the hallways before young people today couldn't act right, you know? So a good old-fashioned padlock, or if somebody has their backpack, you freaking padlock and chain it to a chair so they have a chair with their backpack, or a big-ass gallon of water, too. So stuff like that. Baby powder in the air vents of their car. Baby powder in their blow dryer. A classic is switching the bed. You put the box spring on top of the actual bed, and you make the bed so when they, okay, if you're staying in a hotel with somebody and you have 2 beds, do it, please. Switch it. Some hotels have been getting smart though. They have the box spring connected to the frame, so it's like all in one, and you can't have anything go under the bed anymore. But switch the box spring on top, fix the bed, make it look nice. You go to your bed and you say, hey, dude, look what I can do. I bet you can't do it. And do like a flip or something onto your bed where it's soft. So your friend goes and tries to do it, and they land on the box spring. Works every time. That's classic. Yes?
What other wrestler entrance themes did you wanted to take or have to use besides Michael Jackson's theme?
Shit, I don't even remember. A couple of Linkin Park songs, a couple of Edema songs. Poison, some stuff from Poison, some stuff from Motley Crue. Yeah, stuff like that. I don't even know. I can't even tell you. I've had the same one for at least 8 years. Yes. Oh, yeah. That's pretty cool because I really haven't gotten to experience Neo Geo stuff because it's so, A, it's so expensive. B, you know, it's kind of hard to find. I don't even think there's one Neo Geo game out there today, is there? There's just one probably, right? 4 or 5. So I think it's really cool that they come out with compilation. I think I have like some on other systems, like Metal Slug Anthology and stuff like that. But I think that's really cool because that's the system that you could take anywhere, you know, stuff like that. Hi. Yes. There's so many because the Steam store every day crap gets uploaded onto it. But yeah, there was a good amount, probably about 40. They're the same ones that are on PSVR now, like Brookhaven Experiment, the Job Simulator one. That one's a good one. That one's actually hard to find if you find it in print. So if you find Job Simulator in print for PS4, highly recommend you get it. Grab it. Yes. No, I haven't. That would be kind of hard to do, though, right? Wouldn't you need like a downgrade adapter or something? Like the lag? I don't know. I guess it's worth a shot, right? You don't think it would? I don't know. Yeah. Barry Horowitz, because he does the pat on the back. That's cool. And Marty Jannetty. Yes.
What's your opinion on Hulk Hogan being reinstated into the Hall of Fame?
Cool. Nobody's perfect. Yeah, nobody's perfect, man. That's part of being human. Only difference is he got caught saying something fucked up, right? Well, yeah. I didn't even get to watch it. I never liked Roseanne. Like, that's something I didn't get back in the day when people were like, have you seen the new Roseanne? I'm like, no, dude, I'm watching Married with Fucking Children. You know what I mean? I don't have time for the rated G version of Married with Children. I'm watching Al Bundy and Hot ass Kelly Bundy over here on Fox. Yeah. I haven't. I really haven't played pranks on anybody at tier. I should, but I haven't. When you least expect it, expect it. That's one of my mantras. I can't think of any off my top of my head. Maybe like making a fake game. Like I don't know. Have y'all heard of Musha on the Genesis? It's like a really expensive game. Somebody went out of the trouble to like make a fake one, and like they broke it in front of everybody, and I was like, okay, you wasted time making the fake game. You know, like I don't know. Yeah. To me, pranks are better the more simple they are. If you got to go out of your way and it takes longer than 10 minutes to set up the prank, it's not worth it. You're wasting your time and everybody. I don't know. I like classic stuff, like someone's going to sit down. Boom, move it, you know, like stuff like that. Yeah.
So Jay, on the last panel, Jay was talking about there's a guy in the convention running around and he's streaking through the convention right here.
Uh-huh.
Would you ever consider that at any other Retropalooza?
What do I get out of it?
Well, on a dare or somebody was offering like an extremely rare game or something.
I would have to get something out of it, but no, honestly, on all seriousness, no, because there's children, so no, I wouldn't do that.
What about when focus on?
Huh?
What about when we're closed?
No, I mean, there's certain you got to everything's fun in games. I don't want to seem like an L7 square and stuff like that, but like my friend is running this convention, and the city of Houston runs this building, I believe, and the last thing I need is him having to have problems with the city of Houston. Nah. Now, if it was some other convention that I don't give a shit about, and it wasn't my friend running it, we'll talk. Yeah.
One of my favorite PS3 games was called Wet, made by Bethesda's like hack/gunning game,
Mm-hmm.
and they never made a sequel. Was there ever a game that you played that you enjoyed but never made a sequel?
Shit, I can't think of one off the top of my head. I don't know. I can't think of one off the top of my head. I'm pretty basic when it comes to what I play. Like I stick with my tried and trues, kind of like my women. You get the old faithfuls. You know, my games I stick to the same ones. Like if I go to the NES, I play Punch Out or Mario 3 or Little Mermaid or see, I can't really get into the Disney games. And then there's just something like that, and there's not too many where I'm like, I can't think of a game that I've played where there was no sequel at all to it, ever. Yeah. I can't hear you. Scariest movie I watched? I don't watch anything with demons like Exorcist or anything like that. I stay away from that. If I watch it, I'm watching it at somebody else's house. I've seen it before. Way in the back wall. Shit, that's a good question. I think Sega does. Overall, like if you look at all their history, I think Sega does. Sega does what Square Enix don't. Mm-hmm. Yeah. But if you think of like the old library of games, like Space Harrier has great soundtrack. Sonic the Hedgehog's always had a great soundtrack. Outrun had a fantastic soundtrack. So, huh? Streets of Rage. You know what I mean? So like, I think Sega's track record is pretty good. Huh? Yeah. I mean, Genesis had a lot of good music, and it has that Sega Genesis sound too, where you just kind of like it's missing something, but that's what makes it feel good. I don't know why. Yeah. Yes. Oh, so many. Most of them are like early titles that like my brother had a Master System when I grew up, so that was like my first experience. So like almost everything he's had on there I haven't beaten like I've gotten close to beating like the ninja. I've gotten close to beating like some of the Alex Kidd games and stuff, Wonder Boy, and Monster World. Some of those, it's just like that stupid labyrinth at the end of the game, and I don't want to look it up. I think that's kind of cheating if I've been trying to beat a game most of my life, and then I finally just say screw it and go to the internet. So I don't know. There's a difference, and being like, okay, I need an online guide for GTA 5, and then I need an online guide for this game that I've been trying. I don't know. Like I have a moral compass about that. Yes, sir. Ocarina of Time would be cool. An actual remake though, like not a freaking retexture and have the same like outdated crap. Like let's expand the map. Let's have new missions. Let's have several new things. Let's add another 100 of those Skulltula things. Let's do something crazy. You know what I mean? Add a different character. Have a expansion quest after the game. Who knows? Like to me it's pretty like some remasters and remakes are good. Resident Evil 2 remake is going to be good, but sometimes it just seems so lazy. Like I think that Ocarina of Time, while it was cool, it's kind of lazy. Yes. Just no. I'll play everything at least once. Yeah, I have. That looks scary. Just like Dante's Inferno, that looks scary. That story in general, though, like I was an English major, believe it or not. I lost all my grammar though once I got that degree. The story of Dante's Inferno is just scary as shit. Like I don't know if y'all have taken the time to like read it and like look at illustrations and like Renaissance art of it and stuff. It's fucking scary. Like that is some scary shit. Yeah. I'm not my own favorite YouTuber. Um, do you want the answer you want to hear or the answer you don't want to hear? So I have a couple of guilty pleasure channels. Honestly, I know people in here aren't going to admit that they watch this stuff, but sometimes when I can't sleep, I watch pimple popping videos. Anybody else in here do that? Admit it. Freaking admit it. So there's a doctor. Her name is like Dr. Lee or something. She's like, yeah. I love watching her shit. I watch it all the time. It's just there's something about watching like the close-up view and just it's satisfying a little bit. It's like therapeutic. Now, with that said, if you want to talk about gaming, of course, Cinemassacre, AVGN, who will be at Retropalooza in Arlington in September. Well, I mean, he's busy. I like watching Wood stuff. I like watching Tyler stuff. Game Sack's another one. Logan Paul's one. I watch Logan Paul. I don't care what y'all say. He's going to kick KSI's ass in that boxing match. I'm going to it because it's in L.A. Yes, sir. Or yes, ma'am. Or yes, sir. I'm sorry. I think they had a blue hedgehog in one of the Alex Kidd games, right? And that's where they drew the inspiration for Sonic. Yeah, it was kind of like Alex was the mascot for the longest time, and then Sonic kind of like replaced it. It's kind of like McDonald's used to have Speedy. They used to have a burger character named Speedy, and then they got Ronald McDonald. I don't know if y'all knew that. I'm also like one of my guilty pleasures is McDonald's facts. I don't know why. I loved it. It was a great movie. Great movie. How many of y'all seen that? It was on Netflix. It has Michael Keaton in it. Who's a fantastic fucking actor. Very underrated. Somebody that could be Bruce Wayne and fucking Beetlejuice in a year's time. Fucking amazing. And I think that's one of the problems with some of these actors today is they don't go out of their comfort zone. Like, that's what took Leo so long to get a fucking Academy Awards because he only did big budget blockbuster hits. But then you have actors like Mark Wahlberg who will do something like freaking something with Will Ferrell one minute and then the next minute he's doing something totally. You gotta do a variety so people see you. And then I think it's kind of like a little psychology. You say, oh, the last movie there was shit, but then the next one they're in is like really badass. So you're like, oh my god, he's improved. He deserves an award. That's how I see it. I don't know. How much time do I got? 7 minutes. 7 minutes in heaven, right? How many of y'all played that game? No. Before the panel ends, I do want to thank y'all for coming out to the panel. I'm sorry if y'all were bored. I'm not drunk. That's the problem. I'm on antibiotics right now, so I can't drink. So, I don't know. Wood looks pretty bored. Just, oh. McDonald's has a great history of, like, what they've done. I mean, they have a lot of facts. Am I wrong? They've 99 billion served and counting, right? Oh. Yeah, it's a good story. I think Ray Kroc fucked them though. He screwed the McDonald's brothers. I'd be pissed if I was the McDonald's brothers. Like if I was like their great grandkid now, I would like put a hit on Ray Kroc's family so bad. I'd find some kind of loophole that's like gives me my due. I don't know. Y'all should watch it if you really haven't seen what he did. He totally legal loopholed them so bad. He got around. He created the McDonald's Corporation, which was a different entity that actually bought like real estate and stuff for the franchise locations. And he set up like fees and stuff and all this crap, and the McDonald's brothers couldn't do anything about it. And then he like settled with them, but he did it over a verbal handshake, and there was no. He basically, in the end, the McDonald's brothers could not call their restaurant McDonald's anymore. They had to change the name, and he built a fucking McDonald's across the street from that location and put them out of business. I mean, what asshole? What millionaire isn't an asshole though? You gotta be an asshole to make money. Just saying. What? Yes, sir. Hold on. Yes, it is. What's up? Fuck no. Do they have any here in Houston? Okay, so they built like one or two in San Antonio like a couple years ago. They already closed down. They tried to be cute. You know what they fucking did with the first location? Guess what they tried to put it next to? Exactly. Second location, there was not a Whataburger next to it, but guess what happened? Whataburger came and put one right next to it. So then what happens? Bye-bye. I think In-N-Out sucks. Everybody back in California is like, well, if Whataburger was so good, they wouldn't be scared to come out here and expand. That's like, dude, y'all eat this cardboard trash. Like, it's like literally cardboard French fries. The burger sucks. It's not even big at all. And they're like, well, you're not getting the stuff right. You got to have the I don't even know what they call it, the animal style. And it's like, dude, in my definition, if you add shit to something you eat, it's not good. Yes. My go-to is double meat, double cheese, bacon, guacamole, and that's it. But I don't know if y'all can tell, I've kind of laid off on the carbs and stuff. So I've been doing what is Billy and Jay introduced me to keto, and I'm not doing it like 100% perfect. But when I started at the beginning of January, I was like 198. Yesterday I weighed 179, so it took me a while. Oh no, I jumped right into it. I was just going bunless hamburgers, no ketchup, eating like 6 of them a day, and just walking a lot and drinking a lot of water. Traditional wings, don't get them breaded. You can have ranch, you can have butter, you can have cheese. Like, what fucking diet tells you you can have butter? Hell yeah, I'm gonna do keto. What diet tells you can have cheese? Hell yeah, I'm gonna have cheese. You know, when I got hungry, I would go get pork rinds. You can have those. Diet Coke's a lot. I'm addicted to Diet Coke. I can't even drink regular soda. I have to have diet. Beef jerky, not too much though, because some jerky has sugar. Pepperoni, I would eat just buy a package of pepperoni and some cheese, eat that. Hard-boiled eggs, I love fucking eggs. At the hotel, I got like fucking a plate full. Like it was like a mountain, Mount Everest. Like I just ate it. Huh? Little bit, yeah. You put your body develops ketones, and it basically does something and all that. You got to be strictly dedicated to it though to go into ketosis. But either way, even if you're not, you're still eliminating how much carbs you eat. That's good for you, and how much sugars you have. Even though like it was just my birthday like 2 weeks ago, and I was like, "Thank you, 34 years old, 34." Yeah. So like, I'm a sucker for like kids' birthday cakes. Like, go get me a SpongeBob cake from Walmart, and with the real icing, not that whipped cream, the Cool Whip bullshit. That's tough. I only had one piece, but it's all right. You know, it's a work in progress. Hi, Billy. Billy, everybody. He kind of looks like HBK today, doesn't he? HBK. All right, so I guess who's sticking around from the game show? Oh, wait, no, it's the cosplay. Stay for the cosplay, because there's some really good stuff every year, and I think they're very underrated as far as panels go here for Retropalooza. So show them support, and we'll see you for the game show after that. There's going to be 2 of them. Yeah, Family Feud and Honeymoon. So, yeah, thanks a lot, guys. I appreciate you. Check out the app if you can. It's on Android. Tweet me. I have my shirts at the table if you want to come say hi, take a picture, stuff like that. Thanks for being here. I was scared nobody was going to be here. I appreciate y'all. Love y'all. Stay safe. Stay vigilant.